Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come abusuya for Ghana for na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
So right here on my immediate left, man like Roland Amate, aka 2IC, is right here for us to do it. He is an event publicist, a talent manager, and of course one of Ghana's pundits you can always trust on to deliver. Then in the middle, Uncle Koskoli is also here. Uncle Koskoli is also one of Ghana's pundits, and you know him already. He is your YouTube channel manager, that is Stalio TV, a movie director. He is also a producer and a story writer. Even if you want him to write when you were born, he'll be able to give you that story. And at the extreme left, the man who has promised us a single this month, and he tells us, Dole. This month, single, and we are ready. We are waiting for that single. No two ways about that. Kojo King is the man at the extreme left as well. So the team is set, and I know you are also set. Ebi out here kunyamu wo fi na ohwe. Ebi afimpo na ro ho freji bomba. Ebi awa cross na wenya mu bia udi. But whatever be the case, you are part of my audience, and don't be a spectator. You just have to contribute, and let me read your messages and also share with your people, and let's do more. Gentlemen, Akwaba, I hope so. I hope so. Beyonce, you're good.
Yes.
And then something also, but still, you're becoming na yanyaja kunye kwande. Now, first conversation, you're funny say. Who say a band say ye fa artist. Edi omako bo shows are. And be multi complain say now then ye fa artist ya monfa yen no musicians am born in the past omotia say omonyum no nyase atwamo ye go so enjoy omonyum. Why are we not putting these guys on the bill as well? I'm not for tell you that's our question, that when it comes to event promoters, even if they are doing their selection for artists to perform at events, they will never pick the guys who have given us evergreen songs. They won't do that. On back of far, new now, more hot songs, now more some new singles that will be enjoying. They are the people that they will go for. Unfortunately, this year, Sassem no Afro, and the organizers of Afrochella, Omoka said, okay, yeah, we want to go back to that story. We want to work with my evergreen songs in the industry. In the Afrochella, a concept be and now a segment be our normal friend throwback. Now, that segment normal far artists be to say Praye, far Mzbel, far former TikTok, and a friend tick, and on far Kwaw Kesse, a cow. Far send me 9 hours back with me a group, me 2. And I say, okay, ready, go. Stage. Now, after the performance, reviews are pointing in after the performance, all the reviews outside have been negative. Negative in the sense that everyone is saying the veteran performers, or better still, the throwback artists were not impressive. oko internet so omoka ofaha omoka like they were not impressive. Omo deliver the way they wanted it. And I'm a person me bisa Koskoli ne Kojo King ene Roland Amate said, what do you think might be the factors? A day in a beko suntia, a bematic, na ko big na stage na Philomena cutting ge emi wa oh ni nyina chi mo se still anyede hey Praye Angelina Kobeto eba ni de gada mo se still anyede abodam mo se still ni nyina anko 16 years now I'm saying no then something might have gone wrong say enipa no mo watch show na se no mo nim nyum no and it's the bar na se or could it be that those who were supposed to enjoy the performance no and your money call it ebia on my bar no anymore like what really transpired? There are some videos I would want us to watch. Ebia Afrochella and one could be unfortunately for us here crampono ye could be by the time I drew na on my race performance because we were on TV after TV show in the call no more race performances no. So let's go catch some of the actions from the Afrochella event, and when we come back, Bisa Mapamfo, they are the movers and shakers of the industry. They are always on the field, but their event cost to be an movie. So they are the guys to speak on some of these issues. Say what might have gone wrong? Lack of preparation, or the stage was not good for them, or no, the stage was too huge for them, and I said, on my arrested. What were the issues? Let's go catch some of the actions of the performances from Afrochella na Feba. This is Class Showbiz, and you can only get this on CTV. That is Ghana's #1 television channel. Sammy Flex, I'm here with Roland Amate, Kojo King, and Koskoli. Watch this. I'll be back.
That was one thing. Yo, I want to tell the whole world that you're the first Ghanaian musician who was #1 on MTV Base. Are you ready? Everybody, you ready? Say 1, 2, 3, come on. If you want to support it, this be part 2. I want to go to the classic. Yo, for y'all. Let's get back to our roots. If you love TH music, Afro beats, are you ready to sing this with me?
Okay, so that was the performance of former TikTok, aka Tick. The CAD Ojinam. The CAD Ojinam Ekoyi Pan. Now let's go watch the performance of Mzbel, who is always 16 years. Roland's crash. Let's go watch Mzbel. Now, I'm not going to come on this.
Hey, baby, oh, mentio.
Make some noise for Mzbel. Mzbel.
DJ Yanko.
that was Nane Kia, aka Mzbel, also giving us that wonderful performance right there at the Afrochella. Now let's go watch Kwaw Kesse. Kwaw Kesse, aka Abodam. Matisse Praye also perform here, but I don't know if my producers would get that one as well. But if it is not there, that's fine. So let's go watch Kwaw Kesse Abodam. Let's find out what he also did on that stage.
Afrochella, if you are alive, put your fucking vibes in here. I want to see you. One more. DJ, let's begin. Mad Top. This is Mad Top. Yo.
And Kwaw Kesse enso de na abetwamu no. Na otu wona wo hwe performances ne sa na fe wa start bi sa won say e den na omo anyini yie ntia reviews e buy nyina eye negative. What did they do wrong? Everyone was writing online, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media platforms nina reviews e buy about throwback artists nina, they were all negative. What really went wrong? Misa Kojokim, or not tiny or more edinkomo. New artist or not tiny old artist. That is Kojokim. So, and then the factors they betting your DC and see. Jata unya Caleb ni boy and patch our friend Mamina, maybe someone or two. Already the kind he was there. He was able to watch these performances. He drew now on a performance netrum TNT me and Shebi, but Caleb Niboy was there. You try to get his side of the report. Then I shall send it here. But Kojo will take the first 5 minutes to give me the understanding of why he thinks performance no reviews need negative.
You bet you have for all these legends abaso. That is Mzbel, Tick, formerly Tic Tac, and Kwaw Kesse.
For Praye so count.
Praye,
yes.
Omaya Juma a sombu years back, and I'm on whatever a year status are in community or society now. It's ever born my basso on that. That conversation about the OGs no chance in our shows it has been on. And event organizers be a query on. So I don't think that they are not looking their way because it's like your system no. Oh yeah, you might check a crab people want to retire you. I say when you doing this all quite tenacity. But in a way, no, you must say a day and a month sad neighbor. We share other countries, we see musicians on which me for over 4 decades, and they are still active and consistent.
Yeah.
But you have no, we say, Obi be call 2, 3, 1, 2 decades. Now, if we relax a kakra, now or pursue other ventures. Now, or some expect to say, as I say, a mano, a platform now, it is so competitive, no? Which I think is unfair. You Obi to say,
why is it unfair?
It's very unfair.
Why do you think it's unfair?
Say,
and also, I can't run home. So,
okay, saying it's unfair, say, competitive. Now, but see, I do to a competitive game. They say blaster near the idea, won't see a fair players be a maybe more fair, say. So, players with you. On club, normally a bench warmers. It's your players are all every now and then on one field, no, so I see a deal with them. And so, if your artists are almost yet current and not relevant to the core, not say a bushwa, I don't know how to see a cophobia or bench, and also when you're active, I don't know. And also be the set take, and I say any Mzbel, I'm gonna make you some case. Take for some time, you know, say, or you're more into business. It's not an entrepreneur or boy Juma or baby branches, pizza, Guinness pizza, or more boy Juma be or what branches were all over the country. It's music, you know, it do baby it was on hold for some time, and that then oh yeah, there a baby too. Because I'm not off, you know, there are other people who are actively working and almost feeling space in any sport now who are on. If you want to come back, can we say what space be one more you have to fill before you come to the top? Okay. It's no argument, and yes, there be other who say almost make a case, but almost side of it, it's not they weren't doing it. So DNA answer, I say, if you really want to come back, I see them as kings and queens. You have your stool at the palace, but you are not going to the palace. Obianfa will still know, but you are not making yourself available to sit in your stool. It was and commodity your pointing accusing fingers. And away when I sign industry for na sign. Fine. Event organizer bet me I say, let me do a throwback event. Let me give the people that nostalgic feeling, you know, by putting some of these old artists. But there's so much. It all boils down to making money. It is not like a charity. Or to mean Kesse was a Samoa. Abra on check it. Exactly. On check it say. I didn't know at the end of the day, I didn't for sober banner. And every businessman want to make profit. Into a way to no say beer. Offer Mzbel, Esdo, Chicago, TikTok. Maybe obet me abo. Kwaw Eugene, Kim Promise, Kamido, Kwesiata. No training me no way any pros and cons. No right the new crop no be man in this car. O man 100 options. One here obekoni na. Obekoni one na be man in this car. So me from where I sit, they are the cause of most of their problems. They are not active. A certain Fali Pupa is 44 years and is still actively doing music. Maybe or other businesses, but still the music is prompt. But yeah, what do we see? Fali Pupa is same age with TikTok, but check relevance. Is it the same? It's not the same. And Afrochella, you saw the difference. Yeah. On any team, a full band, dancers, show our selling. Is that what we saw from our people? Because they have lost the touch. They are not actively in the game. And if you complaining na chance, no, we all saw it. If they really mean the allegations, no more now. Because this was the platform to prove to every event organizer say, we got it. That one make a case not to all bam. It's now all the cries and everything else. Charlie, say, Emran Kofoya someone more can you know. No crack. It's now let's give them the platform. And you didn't get any mean platform. You were even looking at some of our local platforms. Yeah. But now this one is huge. Yeah. A bigger one, exactly. Now in Ghana, how can put on Sabetimi among for Behun to sell yourself to Ghana and Africa and the world. But what do we see? most of them didn't really prepare themselves for the performance. You couldn't see enough activity on stage. Mzbel, I think about 2 years ago now, I'm Ghana Music UK.
Ghana Music Awards.
I was UK. Yeah, review was xylophone. And I'm a chair imagine. Say, and you know, office say, Abia wa Jaya. Where the any problem? We start us to be a team influence them. Never why achieve with music, you know. History will always remain. But if you want to continue, there must be that seriousness. Unless open see who say okay, they say no matter. They be a woman, na mo pese, me be for one. Then they ma ba that one we will be okay with that. But if you want to be serious, so you book you are, then you have to give us the food. And so all of them, yes, we saw whatever happened. And the reviews were, it was the truth. Because the expectations they didn't get it. Yes, and these are well-experienced people. We expect Senka with experience they understand the game better in all aspects. And so much in a stage you see that this is a seasoned artist and a performer. They have seen it all. They have tasted their time and they have tasted the current crop of artists and the dynamics, and they are blending it together. So with their experience, you expect them to excel more, but it is not the case. It's now a big disservice no more. Now any event organizer be a guarantee as to why they are not billing them. Okay. And they wouldn't be faulted. It is a beer. And just will be perceived or charity or maybe or the omaba. But if it is on the business level, it's not about equality, it's equity. It's the one year, the man.
All right, thank you so much. Kojo King also doubles as a musician, so he obviously knows what he's saying. Now on Facebook, Alpha Promoter says, I'm watching you from Navrongo. Andrews, Boachi says, One King, I see you, bro. Chapter 1 says, Brasami, please, you have to force one down to tour Africa this year. Now Chris Shabil says, sounds low, Brasami. Okay, Robbie, Obi says sound near alone, but I'm from Rashona, Nason, and TV. I just answer also only in the volume no the TV, no kakra, Nabibia, and you're fine. Costco, let's go back to it. Why do you think they see and not see negative reviews all over? Sir, your throwback artist, Oman TV, and perform ye.
Brasami, much your phone.
Omajoso.
Can be.
Okay.
Na Brasami said, Oshe, me tag democracy, who can't hold that is a member.
Veteran artist.
Veteran. Look at that member.
Vet.
No, I say experienced artist.
Highly experienced. You see, because you started so saying, and I say, like, yeah, you can't see me the same value people and what's man like you meet them, and I can because Oshe Hawa, shaky stage now. Me when you told me so 45 years. You say I'm checking for 45 years. I was shocked. I said, I said, and I said, on a TikTok more.
Of course.
And you see, there's a man here parking as well.
Will TikTok be 45?
43. I was saying the same age bracket.
No, but
that's a 1 year sin.
2 years needs.
This case can be no channel.
That's what I want to say.
This case in
that's what I want to say.
You see, Abrana Fali performing and I catch because you don't know what I am envisaging. Like Slim Buster. And then the dancers doing what Fali and the dancers were doing. What happened? Oh no, I was at the venue, but not my opinion. I Slim Buster, because that was supposed to be Slim Buster, not Fali Pupa. So again, I'm maintaining MPM this far. Whereas I mean, Sawusha, Yen Crawford, they don't know how to adjust. The same red Daniel Danubi, no Bumubi, but it seems like Yen Crawford ain't me yes idea. And they Oben said, Obeka was said, I want to bounce back. Or Kako recording you Biaba. Obetenyo, to stand on a person side. But and then new crop of artists in the Crampo. consumers na hana say audience na aba no taste na sesa taste na sesa and it's so free say we na ekwa ese wo ye bi even if you want to still do the old one in part you will never gain relevance answer by enko for the bi Mzbel oh yeah with this song asibola hwe fair but the see aka so nkosi nko record nyoma oba ko ya de foforo aba na ne bona ko ye den we say obi bo Kwam Eugene obo Kamido obo Kidi obo Stone Boy e be den baby ode be hye ne be ne den DJ ne be ne den it omo consider sa nyama we nyina da bi omo si ya relegate omo and okay obi cast okay me mamo this platform one of the biggest during festive season any part I'll perform a second day
yeah
any part na obasa na anything less than 50,000
yeah
and the winner sa opportunity we essential wo crowd prepare ne be na boy because you want to make a statement now one man for who say hey crowd no omo sansa wo ye betima e bi kwampa ma wo mo ye wo hana ebola throwback back is it back in the days
yeah back in the day
oh yeah that is 2 years or 3 years bi no jai oh no etino mo betimi apushi organizers when one who say they are ready you don't maybe be yi me Mzbel she did the right thing so bad want to be apologize what me bibia
na excuse no you see you know but should we okay and I pursue
clearly okay video na I am already ne statement na I am on yes go baby I saw them or the mic na kwa video na or the mic na mo no esanka before the mic be my audience no we did na pause and the mic na ma wo but ye dey enyum ne bo na opese audience na sa to fa mic nim and clearly you could see say na on ti the na ekoso and obi a wo call for sound check we bibia such a huge platform now why don't you why not promise you and still now how it's I want me problem with her say want I wanna ubetima break you can pause
okay
na dey say we na why we are wash ase and na wo to aso ana hwede ko wiye you lost everything with TikTok how are they saying TikTok anya dey because it's like audience I mean come on o sheki o move audience no anyum bi opija e bia o moto yi eti minim the number say TikTok enye bi mo ho I don't know me take sorry minim de no onye bi mo ho because I wasn't there yeah no ho no mentem ti ye hu de course ho no ma o say o ho no na it's different from videos I will share
yeah
enti no take them there honestly say if you judge based on the video here about wanting there to me oh yeah there you did well
okay
Kwaw Kesse what happened? Call the same Kabodam Dojin stage and Kaw Bodam Homa will be out.
King of the street.
Hey, what happened?
King of the street.
I find them that I don't know where.
No, I don't
And then I
not that I don't know where.
What are people saying? Please. Don't go there.
What's your body?
What's
Because
what's so nice songs are and you see omo perform here nyina no say o check event or more tired or outside especially UK omo you strong especially Mzbel and these programs in Afro Nation here for Chella I will say I go more na eko
yeah
enti gamo krampo de nka move kind of say crowd no krampo de ko say kan modern enti minim ade poten happen here say e complacency say no man no bibi na form team no mu crowd no say bia and maybe I don't get it but TikTok dear brasa me based on video am hwe so I can take anya dia na minim do person take anya bi
okay thank you let me do this Cosco because of saying yeah what platforms you admit to say we were not there on time because we were on TV you know I want to talk to someone who was there now he is also a known industry figure who has enough experience I'll bet me actually in fact I saw some comments from him and also a comment to Facebook say the throwback artists were not impressive. Caleb Boy, he works with 3FM. My main call Alahomani so Caleb, good evening. Caleb, good evening.
Good evening, Master.
Hello.
Hello.
Aha, good evening, Caleb.
Good evening, Master.
Bibi aboko na so e.
Then I do more. I want my name is Mike.
On my name na dey patch obi abe okay, bibi abe fine. Why? Nice one. Now, Kevin, you think kakra about the just ended Afrochella 2022. Now, you share the performances of the throwback artists on the day. You used to in the presence of Kwaw, Kesse, Mzbel, Praye, and Afro, tick. Now, you say after the performance, we saw some comments, including yourself. More comments say they were not impressive. And I'm asking, sir, you were there. Areas Ben Kasana who said, Oman Timmy, I impress in Tiana Mocho Sane man.
Okay, welcome to that. Okasano true. Now, in fact, me proceed earlier, Omuntin America, because men all there, me old school boy. Who were event, I see a mere two that class. It won't happen. But when you see me or event, I say, me, young and tiny, me, because I have strong love and affection for these guys. Okay. So I went to basically because I wanted to go and jump to them. And this is because who tiny stone boy showed us. But saying who was Sammy showed us. And the energy level was crazy. So on a platform like the Afrochella, I felt they were coming to bring their A game on. Except because like Mzbel, we released it. I see Bolanga a few months ago. I felt day came nearby, and I was disappointed. I was disappointed in the business. The kind of performance I'm not really expecting. It was like almost the same thing. Tiny came on stage to join Stoneboss. They finished their set. He left. He came on stage to do with Sammy. He just came to do it his own. And funny enough, it was the same song he did at Sammy. And the same with the mic and all that. Well, now, I say a shocking because until Shaka came into the picture, we had always known Kwaw as the king of the streets. So all things being equal, some of the streets will move to Shaka, but there are some who will still remain called him, including me, who still jumped to his shoes from last week. But that day, I don't know what happened. It wasn't working. It just wasn't working. And you know, beside me, I said, what's be the problem? And you know, I really get off, and I mean, movie film aside. Then I saw quick coming. And I'm a catcher, me now for the look. I'm not expecting anything extraordinary. Because the four people are now married almost, so only now I'm music for me. But I noticed something. Say, I'm going to go stage the new movie now. Sammy, I mean, close to 60 to 70% of them were from the diaspora. That's what I noticed. Because I got to the hour to them at 3 p.m.
Okay.
So I saw those who were there around that time now. I just been stage naming around 4:35 p.m. And most of them, no more fellow black colleagues from the diaspora. So I want to believe that maybe that could be the reason. And look, as an artist, who was saying this should perform it, now, and more show now, and more that kind of energy back. Sometimes it dampens your spirit a bit. But for somebody like this girl, she has no excuse. This girl has no excuse. And I'm saying so because, like you said, or the dancers cry by. So even not for anything, she was supposed to wow us for us to jump to what she was doing.
With the dancers.
Exactly. But I realized that her dancers were on point. They were doing what they were supposed to do. But Miss Bell was the one going off. Screaming. Can you hear me? And, oh, Jesus Christ. How many years have my sister been on stage? This was so avoidable. I had King say a few minutes ago, said, or say now, on the once you can't hear yourself, pull the trigger, pull the cover.
Yeah.
Because I know she has been there, like a sound check, like 2 days, same as Tiny. So I was surprised. When Mzbel came and said, what kind of excuse is that? I think if they really want to do this business, they must come to the party. I don't want to believe that Afrochella for no trouble because they wanted to compensate them. No. Because if what I saw from Tiny on Stoneboy's stage, Sammy said anything to go by. I don't think that stage on Afrochella was a compensation for they've been in the game for a long time. It's here from. If you call Tiny on any day and Tiny rocks the stage, you know. Say Tiny, ordinary artists. Take that ordinary artists. Even Praye.
They have enough experience.
They have look. Praye, 2003. Let's catch the time. So sometimes I also feel say most of these artists, maybe when event organizers also invite them, one way or the other, the event organizers should also choose the songs for them.
Oh, okay. They should choose the songs for them.
Exactly.
Especially the artists from back then. Back in the day artists, you know.
Because say I mean that one here, artists about the United States, I am to be open up. And at the end of the day, you are there to entertain the fans. So if the fans are not moving, there should be a problem. But like I said, I noticed from beginning, there were the people who came there, said, I don't know who feel outside here,
yeah.
Once they were told, say, you don't take it at 2 p.m., they were there by that time.
Yeah.
You know, around 4:35, I saw them move close to the stage. Because that minute,
okay.
So we monitored them from that, and we saw some of them giving cards from Mzbel at the show on our tonight the crowd here.
Yeah.
So before the show started, let me say, but I mean, when it is good, it is good. Because somebody like this, though, 60 years, it went beyond Ghana.
Oh, yeah, 16 years is a big song.
60 years went beyond Ghana. So, one way or the other, if the person cannot even relate to the song, but in China, it is also up to you, the artist of stage, to make the thing change the audience. But maybe if you ask me to read, maybe I'll be tight about even saying 30 or 40. It was that bad.
Wow.
It was that bad. Especially when she was spinning on top of her voice. That bad, it was bad.
Well, thank you so much, Caleb Neboy, for talking to us, bro. Yeah, and as I said, man, report from the grounds. Thank you so much. You do this again some other time, bro.
Sure.
Okay, that was our brother from another media house, that is Media General 3 FM, Caleb Neboy. He was there on the now in TD who here now I can say, but Caleb, excuse me, say it was because most of the people who were at the
in front of the stage.
Who were in front of the stage, you know, they were from the diaspora. As a matter of fact, on the day of Fali Pupa performing, you know, I'm being very honest here, with no feeling of shame. Not meaning in your bakumbo. And you are performing here, none anything make like he say, oh, okay, I know this song. Yeah. But he was able to captivate me like me don't make sure. On any dancers night, I was fixated on them. Yeah. I was watching them. To me, holding me. And he come here. The sorry bomb said, yeah, this is a performance. And he said, it is not enough excuse.
And I'll check it. One weakness I see with our arts and they say, they are so concerned about what the audience will do. Yes. What checking other performance now? The omo be ye no. And omo ye. It's all presenting be ama na ayo fe. Ye ha no menti o or sit there 80 say or yeah
everybody.
Now one you so na egu na bam. No.
Ghanaian performers are like that.
Exactly.
Say audience now to you be penam.
Now office say we nya good performance but obi ho a we din or enjoy. Or performance, no? And so that is something that we need to check.
Okay, let's listen to Roland. And also, what does he think might have gone wrong on the day? And in my throwback artist, no a negative or poor reviews. Or Afrochella event back one as part of December in GH activities are and the share package event, you know, a shedding nerve retreat near Beya Magana for her. Bro, yet you.
And come over the NDM in power.
I didn't hear.
You see, it's an NDM because of the reviews now about right after their performances, and the way we seem to be trumpeting it, sort of, because we are making a review of it also. I am again because again the platform on which it happened. And can say a meet and greet be a private event be any year we know yes it will have an effect on their collapse like subsequently, but it wouldn't be that huge like the platform in which they displayed now, because this conversation has gone on for a long time, close to a decade. Because let's look at the time hip life started going down and other genres began to take over. That is, if you see people crying and you don't call the OGs, you don't call the OGs. Most of the OGs that they are referring to are the hip lifers and the high lifers.
Okay.
And if people who have been given the chance put up such performances or such display, it makes the conversation moving forward very difficult.
Yeah.
And then the idea, and you see, I just casted my mind back to VGME, or was it VGME or 3 Music Awards when Tiny and the likes came to do VGME.
Okay.
Yes, some throwback session B. It was super. It was super. But you see, one of the problem is that stagecraft in terms of event performances are advancing.
Okay.
It has moved from call and response or from hit songs to delivery.
Okay.
So now, yes, if you have a hit song, it is about 40 to 50% of the job done.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day,
We
get
know the song.
Yes,
Yeah.
we know the song, so you get the call and response. A group like R2Bs have suffered a conversation like this for a long time when it comes to their stagecraft. We know they have their hit songs, they have the hit songs, but I don't know why. Anytime they finish performing, people still have some kind of reviews be about them that yes,
And the positive.
I said something was missing in their performance. You understand? And it is all about the delivery on stage.
Okay.
That is what most of our people have missed. Yes, we know back then it was Ubejina stage and so now the say crown bar. The crowd was sing from beginning to end. But now, aside them responding to whatever you are doing or whatever you are singing on stage, it is about the antics. It is about the way you wow them, the things you add to your performance. Your dances, how do we call it? Stuff that you do to enhance your performance. Is it about even the display on the screen behind you? Because now technological advancement has even made like enriched some people's performances on stage.
Yeah.
Into CC, I don't say original stage so the costume coupled with the light on stage, what is being displayed behind them, and all that. Performance here, Rich. So you see somebody step on stage, and it is not only about that was one of the problems, because social videos nearby now. Unlike let's go back and check the other performers. Stoneboy, when Stoneboy was about to perform, go and check what was displayed behind him. The beam logo, the choice of songs. Anytime he's performing a particular song, there is always a different thing that is being even projected behind him. Aside dancers, no, you see, you know.
Yeah.
When Fali Ipupa was performing, the same thing. When Bernard was performing, the same thing. Go and check when Shatawale was performing. Ningina add-ons are enriching of one performance. So at the end of the day, it is not one kwan a whole package. But some of the things that gave our people away was the fact that, okay, were they not too abreast with the system now? As in when it comes to stage delivery. did they not pay attention to the fact that, okay, were the monitors working? Because Mzbel complained about monitors. If the monitors are not working, we know you guys are so experienced to the extent that, say, BB is simple, no wrong. We know how you guys can improvise and just
make things happen
and still rock on. So at that point now, when you say no, it take a toll on your performance. No, I didn't think that one person at that particular time. And me, another some of these reviews and conversation, so sometimes moving forward, sometimes the reason why event organizers sometimes are very skeptical in calling some of the OGs, sometimes the purpose of the event. You see, Caleb said about the fact that most of the people who seem to were closer to the stage,
they were from the diaspora.
Were from the diaspora.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, if an event organizer says that, oh, we're the new game, so let's leave it to the other guys for them to play, and at the end of the day, we all move forward. I'm sure there will be a complaint. And you medium saying it is still an audience, and I would have to touch base with them and all that. You understand? So it is not just about you saying, they should call you based on merit. No, it is not based on merit. It is about who can do the job.
Let's give it to him.
Let's give it to them. And I think, this thing happened because of what even happened on VGMA. When some people, when the likes of Tiny and the likes came to rock and brought that beautiful, nostalgic feeling on the night, I am sure it is one of the things that will motivate the event organizers now to say, oh, look at what these people have done. And not long ago, I think there was also another one which Ochemi Kwame has been doing the Hip Life Party. I think this is either the fourth or the fifth edition. You understand? And whenever you go to such events, you see the kind of performances they give. So on the day, what went wrong? What went wrong? They did not pay attention to it. And sometimes it is also availability of resources. You see, the resources that sometimes they used in performing back then, it's not the same resources that they get now. Now so many things have changed. Look at the caliber of the size of the stage. The stage itself. First, Kesse can single-handedly jump from one end to the other. But Afrochella stage, you be free, you be called the whole crowd now panty. Now panty. And it is like that. So they should just prepare. And availability of artists. You see, we would wish to call you, but you being available is also another conversation. It is not just about you coming, putting phone on yourself and saying, oh, we went on break, now we are back. We are available for call-ups, so call us. No. Are you ready? Are you ready to interact with the crowd? Because we know so many people are rusty, and we need some conversation that will help. But when you go and talk right now, they will tell you, we go bad, and we are experienced and all that. Nobody is talking down on your experience. But we know that even with the biggest experience, if you don't sharpen your tools, it will be very difficult for you to deliver like you used to.
All right. Thank you so much, Roland Amate, for that one.